Do you know the secret to success in business? Neither did I until I started reading these game-changing books. I grew up hearing the quote, "Knowledge is power," and that has stayed with me. When I began my Amazon business, it was not the first foray into entrepreneurship I had taken, but it was a totally different type of business venture. So I immersed myself in learning, and I continue to learn as I go. That means books. And my favorite way to read books these days is via Audible. It's just too easy to make the most of my time, especially when I'm driving somewhere, by listening to a great book. I'll pop a link in the description below if you want to give Audible a try. So today I wanted to share with you some of the best books, especially if you're new to Amazon and e-commerce, to help you along your own entrepreneurial journey. This is just a few of the top books that I read last year. They cover several different aspects of business, but they've all made a significant impact on my journey. All of them are amazing, but stay with me to the end to hear my absolute #1 life-changing book that I read last year. So let's get to it. The first book I wanted to tell you about is a real eye-opener for me. And if you haven't already started working on your brand identity, you're going to want to do that even before you start your product research. So this is definitely one of the first books you should pick up. I know a lot of people start with a product, but I really recommend that you start with your branding first before you start your product selection. You need to know who your customer is before you can serve them, after all. Now this book, like I said, is one of the most impactful books I've ever read on branding, and it's called Building a Story Brand by Donald Miller. The subtitle of the book, "Clarify Your Message So Customers Will Listen," really sums up what the book's about. He provides a framework that helps you to create your own brand story and makes it really simple to follow, although it's not always easy. You really do need to know your customer avatar so you can write your own brand story. But with this book, you can absolutely do it. It's definitely a must-read for any Amazon seller who is serious about creating a brand that will stand the test of time. After you know your niche and your customer, then you're going to start looking for products, and your product research is going to take up a huge part of your time at the beginning, because you can't just grab any old product off the shelf, pop a brand name on it and put it on Amazon and expect to succeed, despite what you may be hearing around the internet these days. To succeed, you need to stand out. You have to be unique. You need to be the purple cow. Now, if you haven't heard of this book, Purple Cow by Seth Godin, it is a serious wake-up call that will change the way you look at products and product selection. By becoming the purple cow, you will stand out from the herd, so to speak, and will grab the attention and pique the curiosity of your market. This is a definite must-read. Now, once you have your brand and your product, the next phase of your business education is going to focus on marketing. Marketing is a small word that encompasses so much. And the next 3 books I have for you are all in this area, and all 3 have had a profound impact on how I market my products on and off Amazon. The first 2 marketing must-reads are both by Brendan Kane. Hook Point, How to Stand Out in a 3-Second World, was incredibly eye-opening. The massive number of messages that we are all exposed to daily is staggering. So to be able to grab someone's attention in the midst of all that noise is not easy. And that's where hook points come in, and Brendan Kane is an expert in this area. He will teach you how to craft a hook point that is going to grab the attention of the customer you're searching for. Then, once you learn how to grab someone's attention, you need to know how to engage and communicate with them, and that is where 1 million followers takes you. Brendan breaks down how he gained 1 million authentic and organic followers in just 30 days. It's a definite must read if you want to have an effective social media presence for your brand. In the age of clickbait and many unscrupulous marketing ploys, it can be difficult to stand out and market in a positive light. I'm a brand owner who wants to reach my audience authentically and provide real value to solve their needs. And that is what made This Is Marketing by Seth Godin such a fantastic read for me. I'm sure you've heard the phrase, if you're marketing to everyone, you're marketing to no one. And this is so true. I don't want to waste my time or my marketing dollars on an audience that really doesn't want what I have to offer. And Seth Godin is able to help reframe how you present your message so you can connect in a meaningful way with the people who really want to hear what you're saying. These 3 marketing books are all definite 5-star must-reads for any e-commerce entrepreneur. I hope you're getting value from my recommendations. If you are, please take a second, hit the like button, and drop a comment. Tell me what is your best entrepreneurial book that's in your library. Go ahead. I'll wait. Did you do it? Did you hit like? Thank you. Now, mindset is an integral part of being successful in any venture, whether it's graduating from college, winning an Olympic gold medal, or having a successful business. I've spoken about this in a previous video, and I'll share the link in the description so you can check it out later. But in this video, I shared a bit about my why, what drives me to be an entrepreneur. And it goes all the way back to my grandmother. The example she set and the obstacles she overcame have inspired me my whole life. And for me to be fulfilled, I must be an entrepreneur. So when I read the book Hero on a Mission, The Path to a Meaningful Life by Donald Miller, it really helped me to look at the parts of my current life and to help me craft a plan to face the challenges that I have to reach the fulfillment that I'm searching for. Now, if you know me, then you know I'm a compulsive organizer. Maximizing my time and productivity is sort of my geeky jam. So when I read The One Thing by Gary Keller, it was definitely an eye-opener. The whole concept of prioritization is something I'm skilled at due to my background as a critical care nurse. But to apply it in my daily life, to find that one thing that is going to have the most impact on my goals and tackling that only has definitely improved my focus and productivity. But I can go a step further with my top pick for the most impactful book that I read last year. When I finished Indistractable by Nir Eyal, my life truly changed. Like I said, I'm an organizer, but following the guidance in this book has taken everything The One Thing had to say and has taken it and amplified it to the next level. It is my top pick out of all the books that I read last year, and this list isn't all of them by far. Indistractable truly changed my productivity, my focus, and my life. Well, that's it. Some of my top picks of the books that I read last year. I hope you have gotten some value from my list of recommended reading, and I hope you tackle some of them in the new year if you haven't already read them. If this has brought some value to you, please hit the like button and drop a comment. Let us know your favorite from this list, or like I said, from your own library. I'd love to know what you recommend. If you'd like to support this channel, please subscribe and ring the bell so you get notified of upcoming videos like this one.